Just time for a visit to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, lovely. And where are you from, Jamie?
I'm from Texas.
Texas. And do you live here now? Are you on holidays? What's the story?
Yeah, I live here now.
Oh, what do you do here, Jamie?
I do marketing for a beer company.
Marketing for a beer company. Okay. Off you go with the story.
So my dad's boyfriend called us from space on our first date.
Wow.
Hey?
There's a lot to unpick.
It was too much.
Too much.
It was just trying a bit hard. There was a same-sex parent. There was space. There was a phone call. We don't have time for this. You open on Saturday. Okay. I bet you that was a very good story. I'm horrible. I bet you that was a great story. Sorry, Jamie. Okay. Next up. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
It's Jamie's dad.
What's your name, sir?
Paul.
Paul, lovely. And where are you from, Paul?
Originally from Middlesbrough, lived in Lancaster for 20-odd years.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm retired.
Okay, and from?
I was a teacher.
Oh, right, lovely. What subjects did you teach?
My degree's in economics, but I taught mainly PE.
Okay.
It's the easy option.
I like the way now he's retired. Now he's retired. It's all coming out now. Stupid PE. But no, you've still got sports on your shirt. You're still living the dream. Off you go with your story.
OK. About 20 years ago, I was in Dublin in a stag do, and I bumped into this guy called Graham. I didn't really. That was just...
I don't know.
So anyway, we had a really good night out. Next morning we get up and people are saying what's going on. And someone asked me what time I got back to the hotel. I said, well, I left the nightclub at about 2, got back to the hotel at 5:30. My mate looked at me as if I was daft. He said, you're in the hotel disco. I said, really? I said, I walked out of the front door of the nightclub, got in a cab, told him which hotel I was in. The Irish cab driver there went, oh, OK, I'll take you there. Drove me around for 20 minutes, delivered me to the front door of the hotel 20 minutes later, and said, there you go, €20, mate.
Yay! You can walk. Yeah, it's cheaper. That's a sweet story. Hello.
Hello.
I have high hopes.
Come on.
I have high hopes. What's your name?
I'm Sue.
Sue. Lovely, Sue. And where do you live, Sue?
Sutton Coldfield.
Oh, Sutton Coldfield!
Favourite.
Home of the anecdote. And what do you do in Sutton Coldfield, Sue? Is your name Sue?
Yes.
Oh, it is, good.
Yeah. I'm a health and safety lawyer.
Ooh.
Come on, Sue, give us the dirt.
You know why she's here? It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
You wearing a neck brace?
You're not going to get flipped. OK, off you go with the story, Sue.
Well, this was a few years ago. I went on holiday with the family and we decided to go to a water park for the day with the kids.
Good start.
And as soon as you walk in, there's these great big drop slides in front of you and the kids immediately wanted to go on those. So, OK, better go now before the queues build up. But it took us about an hour to get to the top of these slides and there were hundreds of people around. It was just massive, massive queues. And I thought I'd got to go first because otherwise I'm just not going to do it. I'd psych myself out. So I'd read all the instructions, obviously, and got onto the top of the... I got to the top of the slide, and it said, cross your legs, which I did, and cross your arms, which I did. And the guide then said, wait for my signal. OK. And I am a big screamer on the thrill rides. So he said, right, wait for my signal, go. And I shut my eyes and opened my mouth and I screamed. At the top of my voice, I was screaming. And I was absolutely flying down this ride. It was so smooth and there was water rushing down and it was just the most amazing ride. And as my scream came to an end, as it petered out, I could hear this voice in my ear saying, ma'am, you need to push off if you want to enjoy this ride.
Hey, oh, you can walk, Sue. You can walk. Good, clean family fun. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Victoria.
Victoria. And what do you do, Victoria?
I work in finance.
OK, well, let's draw a veil. And where do you live?
I live in Clapham.
OK. Victoria, off you go with this story.
So when I was at university, this guy asked me on a date, and he was being a bit tricky about what we would do. So I sort of suggested going out for dinner, but he was being very picky about what he was eating. I said going for a drink. He'd also given up alcohol. So in the end, he just suggested that I go round to his flat. On my way there, I know. But I was a student. On my way there, I stopped by Tesco and I drop him a text and say, can I pick up anything? Because usually I pick up maybe a bottle of wine or a dessert, but I thought I have no idea what this guy actually eats or drinks or anything. I wasn't expecting to get a text, but sure enough, I got a massive paragraph come through. Milk, rice, butter, salt, curry paste. And in a sort of panic, I just thought, oh, what's he making? So start putting it all in the basket. Get to the checkout, I'm walking over to his flat with these two massive bag for life, full of Tesco food. Stood outside ringing his doorbell, and there was no response. A few minutes later, I look down, I get a text saying, I'm not feeling very good. Could you just leave the shopping on the doorstep? I never got the day.
You can walk! You can walk, Victoria! You earned it! That is a spectacularly bad first date.
Awful. You should be in the chair.
Yeah, really. Who have we got? Hello.
Hello, Graham.
Hi, what's your name?
Philip.
Philip, lovely. And what do you do, Philip?
I teach surgeons robotic surgery in the NHS.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah.
Wow. You might be good at it. He's going, well done. I'm going, he might be shit.
I just heard NHS and clapped out of panic.
Robotic surgery. Wow. OK, off you go with your story.
So I was at a medical conference, and I'm all suited and booted, and the food was rubbish. So I decided to go across the street to a Mexican fast food place. And I was in the queue, and I noticed the woman behind the till was missing an eye. And she didn't have a fake eye. She had absence sans eye. So I was looking. I was like, oh, gosh, don't look her in the eye. Don't look her. And so I walk up, and I go, hello. And she says, hello, Philip. And I said, oh, geez. How does she know my name? Do I know her? Did I do that to her eye? I don't know what's going on. And then she says, she looks at my lanyard, and she says, your name's on your chest. And I go, oh, wow. Well, good eye.
You can walk. You can walk. That's a good story.
He told us very well.
He told us really well.
I've got one. He killed it. He killed it. Didn't need to know it was Mexican food. Just saying.
Should we try one more?
Yeah.
OK, one more. Here we go. This is the one. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kat.
Kat, lovely. And where are you from, Kat?
From London.
Oh, right. And what do you do in London, Kat?
I'm an account manager for a biscuit company.
Ooh! Plain chocolate?
Lots of different ones, lots of cookies, wagon wheels, jammy dodgers.
Oh, lovely. Kat, off you go with the story.
OK, so when I was at university, I wanted to earn a bit more extra money, so I started a job as a chlamydia tester in clubs and bars. As you do.
You can walk. That's a great story. Right there, that's a great story.
He's on the couch.
OK, so you're now a chlamydia tester.
Yeah,
to make some extra money.
We used to hand out little pots for guys to wee in and little swabs for girls. And in exchange, they'd get a free T-shirt or some sunglasses. So this one guy, he took the pot, went to the toilet, and he seemed to be taking a really long time. So we're getting a bit worried, like, what had happened to him in the toilet. It was about 15, 20 minutes. So he came out eventually, and he was really hot, sweaty. He kind of looked really uncomfortable. And then he handed me this little pot of white, thick liquid.
I wonder if you got a T-shirt or sunglasses.
I hope he got something else.
In my defence, the instructions were not clear.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Tracy.
Tracy, lovely. And what do you do, Tracy?
I'm a doctor.
Do you know what? I knew you did something caring and important. Where do you doctor, Tracy?
In Leicestershire.
In Leicestershire, home of the ill. Off you go with your story, Tracy.
So, as our children were growing up, I really wanted to make sure all health matters, we were really honest and factual. So our son, who was 8 at the time, he's 22 now, we started the first of many sex education talks.
Really?
So I was very careful to be correct about my terminology and talked to him about the man puts the penis in the woman's vagina. I thought I'd done really well. I patted myself on the back. First of many, gone really well. So later at supper, I realised I'd completely failed. He was really quiet and thoughtful. And eventually, we managed to ask him what was on his mind. And very quietly, he asked, "Does the man get the penis back?"
Oh, you can walk, Tracy.
It all depends.
Yes, people are still asking that question. Hello, who's there? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, and a comfortable wrap. What's your name?
Katrina.
Katrina. Lovely. And where are you from, Katrina?
I'm from Wicklow in Ireland.
Wicklow in Ireland. Oh,
Yes.
right. Is that where you got your shawl?
I got it in a charity shop, actually.
You surprised me. Do you live here now, Katrina?
I do, yeah. I live in West London.
OK, and what do you do?
I work for a healthcare charity.
OK, see, they get in with their charity work and then we have to like them. They do good things. Off you go with your story, Katrina.
So, when I was 15, I accidentally set my house on fire by putting a lit mass candle that I got from the Easter Vigil on Easter morning in a plastic cup on my wooden shelves beside my very highly flammable children's toys that I'd been given by various family members when I was younger. And then we were sitting down hours later having our Easter lunch and the fire alarm went off and I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? And then realised, obviously, what I'd done, ran into my room and the pressure had built up in the room over several hours and when I opened the door, I was blown against the wall. And then, obviously, I'd forgotten all of the fire safety training that I had learned over my years of primary school. And I went in and I opened all of the windows in my room to let the fire out, which obviously then just made everything worse because it fed the fire. And then eventually, anyway, the fire brigade came and everything, and all of my stuff was destroyed and that whole side of the house was ruined. But actually, the only thing that survived, which was on the shelf, was my tarantula, Madge Wilkins, who went on. She actually only passed away recently. She lived for 10
Well, that
years.
is an unexpected end to that story. You can walk, Katrina. You can walk. Yeah. I did not see that coming. I know.
That was like Shawshank Redemption with a
A tarantula?
What?
I was just thinking, no wonder she lives here now. There, it's like, if you want to go to London, do. Who's there? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Lynn.
Lynn, lovely. And where are you from, Lynn?
Surrey.
Surrey. And what do you do in Surrey, Lynn?
I do admin for a broking company.
Admin for a broken company. All right, all right, lovely. And off you go with the story, Lynn.
Big Prince fan, and in 2007, when he did his 21 nights, my husband and I went quite a few times. This one night, we got front row seats. It's fantastic, so I thought, I'd go out, buy myself a brand new dress, got a brand new black tight dress, put it on to go to the concert, realised that I needed to go commando, so went off to the concert, sat in the front row. The security came round just as the show was starting and said, would I like to go up on stage when he invites his guests up on stage to dance with him? Well, obviously, of course I would. So...
Oh, Lynn.
Up on stage I go, and I'm strutting my funky stuff the best I can, and carried on another 5 minutes until the end of the song, and then toodled off the stage, got back to my seat with my husband, and he had this strange look on his face. And I went, what? That was amazing. He went, I don't know whether to be proud or mortified. Why? He said, I said, I just danced with Prince. He went, yes, but for the last 5 minutes, your dress split and you've been dancing in front of him with your arse hanging out.
Oh, but you can walk, Lynn. You're sweet. I mean, I think we're all relieved it was her arse. Yeah. I know. You were just thinking, those big screens at the O2.